Yeah. No. Shut up a minute, Leah. I would do
Whoa,
anything.
language.
I would do anything to keep Oscar O'Sullivan from Aras Uachtaran. I think he's a disgraceful person, and I think people need, like Leah, need to stop, bending to his knees. What he is, he's a political he's a corrupt official, and he's actually misleaded the electorate, and he's going to fail and still progress within Ireland.
Didn't you mislead the Dáil and you got
I
censored
think
for
your
it?
point there. Sorry, Dia, I'm speaking. You're on my show now. I think that point raises a really important question.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't crash the stream. Okay, anyway, I don't want to get personal here. But look, what was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. I think that raises a really interesting point. Has politics gone too personal? I want to start off with Facilio Quinley on that one.
No, it hasn't gotten too personal. I think it needs to get more personal. Because frankly, these personalities, these people, have failed our nation system, and we continue to appoint them to positions that they do not deserve.
Doesn't that cause toxicity though?
Well, we need a bit of toxicity, I'm afraid, because how else do we get stuff done?
Facilio, when I look at the Dáil, right, I want to have my needs represented. I don't want to have politicians' egos represented. I don't want people bickering about what they look like, what they had for dinner this morning, or this, that, and the next. Okay, I want actual issues being sorted. Okay.
If you are suggesting that.
What? I didn't hear that.
I'd be happy to abolish the opposition. That's what you're
abolish the opposition.
Yeah.
Is that an official line from the what party? Fine Gael?
It's a consideration. The proposed.
Folks, you've heard it here, folks. Fine Gael have promised if they get into government, they will abolish the opposition. Get your headlines in. They will. Fine Gael are abolishing the opposition.
So I just want to quickly point out the Social Democrat representative Leah has been replaced with Callum. Continue.
Jeremy, it's Lucas. Hello.
Hello, Lucas Potter. I swear I was only talking to you not 5 minutes ago. Excuse me, folks.
Well, that is a coincidence.
Me and Mr. Potter are going to have a lovely conversation here. You're all going to be having privilege to listen in on it. How are you?
I'm doing very great. You know, we talked a few minutes earlier, and then you ditched me for this, so I had to hop on.
How's the sister? I hear she's great looking.
Can we stick on top of this?
Well, I can't really discuss that here. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I've just been told in my ear by a producer that I have to stay on topic, just they'll cut me off. Or they'll cut me off. And we obviously, the people of Ireland don't want that, so I better behave myself. What were we talking about? Oh, the election being stolen. Do you think the election has been stolen? Let's start off with Labour.
No, I think the people have been given their right to vote. And I think that, regardless of whatever party you are from, you should accept the results. And quite frankly, I'm utterly disgusted by the behavior from Fianna Fáil attempting to subvert the will of the people. And I'm so glad that we have hardworking Supreme Court justices and electoral commissioners who are ensuring the security and sanctity of our democracy. Because Fianna Fáil, they are not a party of the people. They want to create a dictatorship. And I will not stand for that.
Thank you, Labour. Do we have Fianna Fáil here? Is Fianna Fáil represented?
No.
Oh, that's desperate. That would have been a great segue. Anyway, all I have to say to that was the glaze is real. Facilio, same question.
What was the question?
Do you think the election has been robbed?
I think many elections have been robbed by Conor Novak, and he has willfully rigged many elections. Namely, the 2024 summer election was robbed.
Oh, I agree with that.
Or no, not summer 2024, summer 2023 was robbed. And frankly, I think democracy is flawed when you have elections which are simply being robbed from the people. Being robbed. So why are we having democracy if the vote doesn't even count towards anything? That's my opinion. What we need
Hold on,
is
I'm gonna have to interrupt you here. I'm going to have to interrupt you here. We have another count. Please come over here to the map. We have Fianna Fáil winning a seat in Connaught. That's another seat for them. Let's see here. I think it was Earth Green that I chose for them. Lovely color. If I do say so myself. And another Fianna Fáil win in the Midlands. That would be Kildare. There you go.
Wait, William,
hello?
are you a presenter?
No, I'm presenting the map.
I
Fine
thought you
Gael wins a seat in Connaught as well.
Let's go.
There you go.
Is that all the seats?
Social Democrats hold in North Leinster.
Ooh, that is huge, actually.
And Social Democrats hold a seat in Ulster as well.
Yeah, this
think
is a
that's
majority
huge,
for us.
I think you're getting a bit ahead of yourself, but I think I think we should consider the possibility that the Social Democrats might not gain a majority this election. What would they do in such a position? And
hold on, could I just say the current count is 6 seats for the Social Democrats, 2 for the Labour Party, 3 for Fianna Fáil, 2 for Fine Gael, and 2 for the Green Party.
Okay, so yes.
Thank you, William. Stellar performance there. Should get a medal for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back over to the Social Democrats. I mean, you're banking a lot on the fact that you will secure a majority this election. What is your plan if you don't?
We're not really banking on majority. I mean, like Leah said earlier, we're open to a coalition if possible. And we'll probably have to go down that route because realistically, we're not going to get a majority if the Gaines Labour Party had this election.
But you were just saying that you were going to get a majority.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
Callum Cathcart? Oh,
yeah.
this little weasel is come back
Oh
to
my
the group staff.
No personal attacks, please. No personal attacks. Someone cut him off. Security, get him off my stage.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere, pal.
Oh,
Who do you think you are?
I'd like to actually hear, what does Fine Gael have against, or what do you have against him specifically?
Against who?
Well, not personally, but against the party. Well, why don't...
Against what?
Social Democrats.
Social Democrats. Well, Social Democrats. I mean, it says it in the name, Social Democrats. That's what we're against. Simple. We don't like the Social Democrats because their platform is poison. It's disgusting. It shouldn't exist.
Didn't you used to chair it, though? And then got back?
Ooh,
I chaired a much different party.
Guys, stop talking for a second. I have an urgent message. I have just received a telegram because I still have the.
Why are you on Telegram, mate? That's a bit weird.
Right, from a guy, I don't know who, he's a ginger guy. He says it's from a guy called Potato Cure. He says hello. He wants to say hello from the United Kingdom. Oscar O'Sullivan is a bum and Seaquatic is fat. So that's an official statement there.
Well,
I think we should discuss that.
Yeah,
I think
they
we
should maybe answer to those accusations, perhaps. Maybe answer to them.
Right, I think we should just
anyway,
get back on topic here. I mean, currently we have, like I said, the seat results announced by Gabe there. 6 seats to the Social Democrats. They are currently winning by double. Well, they're in lead by double. Fianna Fáil just hot on their tail in second place. But still, they've only got half the amount of seats. I mean, Labour was going to be considered as a runner-up for this election, being the second largest party. But currently it's not looking up for them with the 2 seats. What do you have to say, the representative for Labour? Representative for Labour?
So...
Yeah. I think, half the seats still haven't been declared yet. So we are still hopeful. And elections are unpredictable. But even if whatever the outcome is, Labour's fight doesn't end tonight. So whether we're first, whether we're second, we just want to stand up for the people of Ireland, and we will do this regardless of the results. And we will keep pushing. So I'm looking forward to the results next.
No, I know elections aren't predictable, but I was in Paddy Power this morning, and I put 50 grand on the Social Democrats landslide. Sorry, Facilio, he's going to hate me for that. Oh, he's gone now. Oh, well. But I put 50 grand on Social Democrat landslide, so I need my money. If the Electoral Commission are hearing that, if you could just...
Yeah, they probably rigged it out, so...
What do you mean by landslide? I think the Social Democrats have a chance to get a majority, but what do you mean by landslide?
And I think the specifications was something like a 5 seat lead. So what are we? We're not on that yet. Come on, Social Democrats, pick it up, please.
Oh look, I'm actually the expert at predicting elections. So what's actually going to happen is Social Democrats will probably get a majority.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. No, continue.
Wow.
Continue.
Oh,
Congrats.
So-
Well, that's
Some
excellent
rat
prediction. That means I'm going to make.
see.
Oh, he's back. Right. Thank you for announcing your return. Hey Siri,
Oh.
like, come on now. Lost my train of thought now. Hopefully, I become
So
a
we do have-
I'm
multi-millionaire.
gonna have
Yeah.
to interrupt
Yeah.
you. I
Yeah.
do have to interrupt you.
Oh,
There's
how
another count.
exciting.
Labour hold a seat in South Leinster, and that is the sum
Oh.
total of that announcement.
That's the only count. I thought
Well,
we
that
were
was
getting this in
interesting.
bulk.
No, that is the only count. That is 6 seats for Social Democrats, 3 for the Labour Party, 3 for Fianna Fáil, 2 for Fine Gael, and 2 for the Green Party.
Okay, so that's Labour and Fianna Fáil tied there. Still the Social Democrats with a 3-seat lead. Jeremy, I don't currently have any questions. Do you?
Of course, I have always questions. So
I
what
have always
was the result again? Sorry, I was scrolling through TikTok.
Disgusting.
What results? Did Social Democrats win anything?
No, they've got 6 seats. The
Oh.
Labour Party got 1 seat out of that entire count. Well, no,
Labour,
that was
how
the
you
only
feeling?
count.
Labour, how you feeling?
We're
Labour?
quite hopeful. We're quite hopeful. I think as half the results are not released yet, we are still hoping that we can be the runner-up or the largest party. So we really want to pull through.
Does Labour
And I
still think they have a feasible chance of being in government this term? Is there coalition talks underway at the moment? Does Labour hope to be a sole party government? What's the current rumblings looking like?
Well, yeah, I can see that there are coalition talks.
Yeah, well, you got to keep going now. Is the person you're discussing with in this voice channel right now?
Well, I can't. Yeah, they're in the voice channel, but I can't.
who is it?
Oh wow!
I think we should be
Well-
transparent as possible with the people listening. I think the people of Ireland deserve transparency. The truth
Sorry,
is,
are
Well,
Fine Gael
I'll
and the
focus
Labour
on
Party in coalition talks as we speak?
of course,
Yes or
Yeah,
no?
but
of course, yes, we
we're-
are.
Folks,
It's a
you've heard
fact.
it here first. You've heard it here first. Fine Gael and the Labour Party are currently experiencing
And the
coalition
Green
talks.
Party. And the Green
That's
And
pretty
Party.
low.
and the Green Party. Holy shit!
We
That
just,
is
we
really
just
low.
get the Green Party leaving, so
To
I'm not sure if they've gone.
to be clear,
Ooh, round off the
I
stage,
saw her
actually.
walk out.
To be
Yeah, I
clear-
saw her.
we're exploring options.
be
Um,
clear, we should be transparent with these details. We shouldn't be.
Are you hopeful for a three-way? Are you hopeful for a three-way?
Yes,
Well-
I am hopeful.
That sounds really dodgy. Can we
So
not-
I would like to quickly bring up the fact that currently Labour, well, you could argue that the most recent Labour coalitions have all been failures. The one with the Social Democrats, which
This is
led
true.
into Valorous government, and then the other one that was held just this term that got broke off halfway through. I mean, how is your party now trusted? How can your party be trusted when they can't even work in a coalition?
Whose party?
Labour,
Yeah,
sorry.
That's a very loaded
Ooh.
question.
Labour, this is a scandal and a
good
half,
one,
and you have
Yeah,
no words.
Labour, do you have a response?
Well, the question?
Well, I was
Um,
just asking, considering that every single coalition in recent times you could say has failed, first the one with Valorous that went into Valorous government, and then also the current one, well, the previous one, where you joined with Neve Clark, they've both been failures. Why can we trust you to lead a government if you can't even be second in command in a coalition?
Well, honestly,
Sorry, who's this that broke
across
into the studio?
coalitions,
No,
Oh.
I can answer the question, to be honest.
Security.
Do you want me to answer the question, Mr. Allen?
Oh my god, the Ginger Ninja is on the screen now,
yes.
folks.
Ginger who?
The Ginger Ninja.
Right.
Sorry, Gabe, could you drop
Nice.
me your Beatles?
This
What?
election is
No,
taking
I need-
way
Oh,
too
did
long.
Labour respond to that? Because frankly, I didn't hear anything.
I can
I think
answer
I'll
the
give that
question.
question. I think I'll give that
Speed up
question to Gabe,
this.
because I'm not too familiar with the
Well,
past
thank you very
coalition.
much. I'll gladly answer.
No, I don't think you should as a
William
capacity.
Perry.
Very
example.
strong
Oh.
policy stances. So obviously, if we're very incompatible
Christ.
with a coalition partner, obviously we're gonna stand for what we stand for. I think it just shows that we have more spine than the rest of these ilk, that we can actually stand for a policy and go against a government if
So
we
I
don't
believe,
agree
I
with
believe
it. We're
this is
not
your,
here.
No, Paul, just there. Another count has been announced. I think this is your area of
Oh, well,
expertise.
there you go. I got another thing to say.
SD majority.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just wanted to say before I announce this, I very much want to say thank you to Victoria O'Neill. What a great person, fantastic individual, top notch.
Stop the
First off,
glaze.
Labour gain in Shannon.
We'll be giving all our thanks at the end of the stream.
Social Democrat gain in South Leinster.
Woo!
Ooh, that is a big move right there. Really, we might win the election.
Labour gain in Munster. It's just, is that possible? Why is that colored
well,
green?
that's probably their last seat. Anyways, we can move on.
And SD or Social Democrat gain in
another
Dublin
gain.
North, which could be
Woo!
against Dublin.
Go.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
expected.
Social Democrats
Chances
are
of
getting a
winning.
lot of gains here. Hold on, I just want to quickly add up the count at the moment.
Can I have a question for the Social Democrat representative?
Hold on,
actually?
I've
Oh,
not
no.
finished here.
Oh, you're
8
not
seats
finished?
for the
Holy
Social
moly.
Democrats, 5 seats
Hold-
for the Labour Party, 3 seats for Fianna Fáil, 2 seats for Fine Gael, and 2 seats for Green Party. That is the current sum.
Wow.
How many
Sorry,
seats
I
for
would
SD?
like to quickly.
Thank you, William.
I would like to quickly say something. Currently, we've had a majority called out. I don't know why it wasn't said at the time. But
Oh.
what? The Social Democrats are the only ones eligible for a majority government here.
Eligible.
They'd need to win 5 seats this time if they wanted to form a majority. Like so,
Oh, look, that's gonna happen.
every single other seat that hasn't been declared yet. But I would like to hear what Jeremy's questions
I have a
are.
question. Yes, I have a question. Social
Oh,
Democrats, I was reading through your manifesto the other day, and I got to the bit on the north of Ireland. I was reading a bit, and you mentioned how you were aiming to, quote, end bureaucracy. However, a few lines before, you also discussed forming a cross-border or border council, which inherently would add more bureaucracy to a system with no bureaucracy at the moment. What's gone on there?
So true.
Well, look.
Who allowed
Currently,
that?
if I may. Currently, with Northern Ireland, as far as I'm aware, I'm not very active within Ireland, but Ireland currently has no procedures or anything with Northern Ireland, and look, that needs to be sorted out because we've got a border game now with the UK, and we need to fully utilise the activity we have and ensure things are running smoothly. Without these organisations, and look at what's happening now, got chaos on the border, literally kind of every SSU. So it is needed, but look, we will cut down on bureaucracy as well, not just in Northern Ireland.
So it's needed, but we're also going to cut down on bureaucracy. We're going to add bureaucracy, then we're going to take some away, so the bureaucracy level stays the same.
It's not really bureaucracy, is it? It's just ensuring things run
It
smoothly.
is.
And no, it is needed. We can
It
look at
is.
other things like all these just
bureaucratic.
laws we currently have in Ireland.
The council
Will the people elect this council?
I actually have no idea. You could probably read it out.
So it's bureaucratic.
It's just
there was
more
no mention.
lies from this
It's
party.
bureaucratic.
I mean,
that's what it is.
people are sick of this.
Not really,
bloody
because
party.
it's actually helping people. So
I doubt that, to be honest.
it's not obstructing anything.
Okay, well, thank you for that response. Anyway, it was truly invigorating. Look, I'm trying to think of something to say here, and really,
Weather report.
Sorry.
Do the weather report.
No. If my seat numbers that I'm looking at here are correct, is the Social Democrats on 8 seats? Is that correct?
Oh, that is true.
Is that, and then Labour following in close on 5.
That's pretty lower.
Well, Labour,
Well-
what do you have to say? Are you in trouble? Are you going to be keeping the pressure on the Social Democrats throughout the night?
Still
Interesting.
looking at the results. but we still we're hopeful. So yeah, that's all I can say. We're just looking at the results, and we'll decide after the results how we're gonna move forward.
That is controversial.
I didn't hear a thing the Labour representative said there, but I'm still going to thank them, and we're going to move on. Green Party. Oh, they're gone. They stormed out of here. Shit. Someone's just been disconnected for being idle for 20 minutes. The stream has gone black. This is disappointing. Fine Gael. You're currently sat on 2 seats.
Yeah.
Is this a sign of maybe a dud night, or are you hoping you'll come back?
Well, I think I was given leadership yesterday, and I was given essentially within 24 hours to get this off the ground. So I think actually walking away with 2 seats, given the fact that our leader was absent for basically a month, I think that is a remarkable achievement, frankly.
Do you think you'll get 2
How many seats did you have before this election?
1. So they've doubled their seats,
1.
which is actually quite good.
Congratulations, you have doubled your seat count.
Wait, they're on 2 seats.
On the back of
It's a 100%
absolutely zilch effort from Rave Sai, who was the former leader. So I'd just like to applaud Michael McGrath, who was my deputy leader, who did phenomenal work to essentially double our seat count.
What's the seat count now?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Our
2
seat
seat
number
count
is
is 5322.
but it's going up. That's the point. We're moving forward.
Okay, thank you, Facilia. We'll move on. Your voice is very much losing all the energy I have in my soul, and trust me, there's
That's
not
rude.
much left.
But that's kind of mean. It's not very nice.
Well, it was hardly a compliment now, was it?
So I believe we'll be
It's not
getting
very
a wrap to election night soon. So I would like to ask that we move on to closing statements before we let the representatives go. Okay, we'll start with the Labour. No, not Labour. We'll start with. Okay, no, we'll start with Labour. Labour, please give your final speech, final closing statement for tonight. Labour.
So right now, our focus is on the verdict of the Irish people. So, well, for coalition talks, I think that's a conversation for tomorrow. But tonight we're gonna listen to the voters, and Labour will always put principle before power, and any decisions will be made in the best interest of the Irish people, not just the Labour Party. Thank you.
Okay, I now move to Fine Gael. You have 30 seconds.
As I said earlier, the party has essentially doubled its count. If we don't get another seat, this is still a positive result. So we walk away from this with a victory and a positive trajectory going forward.
Okay.
And I would again like to thank Michael McGrath for all his work, and I have also put in personal effort into ensuring this a victory for the whole party.
Okay, and now we finally move to Callum.
Thank you. We were supposed to win a massive majority. You know, a few weeks ago, the government was supposed to collapse, but the Green Party and Mr. Sunday, they all came to stop Oscar. They're all scared of Oscar. Oscar's going to win big. And that's all you need to know, really.
Okay,
But is it a deserved win?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to...
I've just been informed of something very shocking from seemingly a social democrat representative. Maybe Karen can let me know if this is true or not, but I've just been told that under a social democrat government, Dan Puppy will be deported.
Well, look, I can't say anything, you know.
We're
currently getting the votes counted.
Of the Social Democrats.
Oh, I don't think so. You're actually being fired soon. So
what?
Wait, sorry. Are you not fully biased?
So, anyways, moving on.
No wonder they've won so many seats.
Wait, sorry, I'm
anyway,
going
folks.
to have to let all these party representatives down. Thank you all for coming.
I have a
tonight.
count.
Yes, well, I think this is the final count. Yes, it's the final count. So we move to...
Here we go.
me. Thank you very much. Well, 20 of the 25 seats have been declared, and these are the final ones. Final 5. I think there's possible recounts going on as the seats numbers finalized. Well, Labour gain a seat in the Midlands. Someone is painting on my map. Thank you for that. SD Social Democrats gain in Munster. Social Democrats gain in North Leinster. Social Democrats gain in Shannon. And Fine Gael gain in Connaught, which is not really possible, but
So we'll jump back to you in the map, and hopefully the Electoral Commission can just provide a few pointers back when they figure it out. But I think going off my simple mathematics, and bear in mind I'm not very good at that, does this make that Social Democrats are 2 seats shy of a majority?
I think it's actually 1. I'm not, because we
1
have
seat. Wow.
25 seats. Oh no, it would be 2 seats. Sorry. But yeah, 2 seats off of a majority. So even a coalition. Well, I mean, I will announce the specific results now. We have the Social Democrats as the largest party, with 11 seats. We have the Labour Party with 6 seats as the second largest party. We have Fianna Fáil with 3 seats, tied with Fine Gael, which also has 3 seats. And finally, the Green Party on the lowest count with 2 seats. So we have the largest party going to the smallest party. Both of the smallest parties going to first and some of the smallest parties going to first and second. And we have Fine Gael tripling their seats and Fianna Fáil falling off, I believe, 4 seats there. So the Social Democrats are the largest party. Going off of statistics, I think Oscar is most likely to become our next Taoiseach, but obviously their coalition talks probably going on. We need to wait for things to happen. So again, I will read out the final results. The Social Democrats sit on 11 seats, Labour with 6, Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael on 3, and Green Party on 2. Jeremy, do you have anything else to say before I close us off?
Yeah, I was just looking at some of the public's reactions to those final seats count. One concerned citizen emailing in there, I was just keeping an eye on the Outlook account. Woke Liberal radicals win, Ireland falls into chaos. That is, I think, one way that some people are going to be identifying with this election. And before we jump off, I just want to thank Dan for having...
I'm thanking you.
Well, I want to say a thank you. Can I say a thank you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Just personal thank you. I just want to thank Dan for having me on, but mainly I'd like to thank my amazing Irish fan base. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for encouraging the RTÉ board of wokeness to have me on. I know I'm a bit contrarian, but that's okay. We need some of that these days. And I would also like to thank King Alexander. He's kind of a big guy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy. It was lovely to have you on too, and I just kind of wish you'd put your name in beforehand before we actually got onto election night. So you were very good tonight. I would first like to thank Gabriel for being the map man on such a short notice. Group staff Dave, IDs, or Chief Rabbi David, helping us set this all up as group staff and helping me through this very turmoil night. I'd like to thank Victoria for not only moderating the debate on, I believe it was Friday, but also for appearing here today. Thank you so much for, just being here and helping. I'd also like to thank all the party representatives that have put themselves forward. It means so much. This activity is lovely to see, and other people to thank. I would love to thank Victoria, Victoria O'Neill. She is the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, and I think she is one of our many saviours tonight, so I would like to give her a big thanks as well. I'm not sure if there's anyone else I'm meant to thank. Well, with that, have a wonderful night, and thank you for tuning in to RTÉ. I hope to see you next election night in 2 months, hopefully, and And until then, have a wonderful night, and we'll see what happens in the morning.